The Bible calls itself a recondite chronicle. This inferred no person could understand the Bible until the coming of the puzzle solver, an individual like Sophocles Oedipus, who will resolve the Bible conundrum to the whole world. Until the day reserved by God as the Bible informs mankind, no person living or dead or in heaven understands the Bible. This was why Apostle Paul has to inform mankind that we don't concisely comprehend the Bible in 1 Corinthians 13, 9 through 10. For we know in part and we prophesy in part. But when that which is perfect comes, then that which is in part will be done away. For mankind to see the individual alluded to as the puzzle solver, whom Jesus Christ on different occasions referred to as the counselor and he who overcomes, mankind has to patiently review the whole of Revelation 5, 2 through 10 accordingly. Irrational hypothesis of Bible passage as it concerns the end of the world has been to mankind peril and self-immolation and mass suicide among believers, like the world witnessed in the 1978 Jonestown massacre by Pastor Jim Jones, who killed over 800 members of his lady with cyanide poison so they could go to heaven. Some adherents deliberately walked into lion cages, believing God will stop the lion from hurting them. The snake-handling preacher Jamie Coots of Kentucky died of snakebite poisoning, according to news reports on his attempt at reenacting a Bible passage. A February 2020 news report on Idaho missing siblings, a story about an Idaho couple who may have killed 2 of their children to avoid what they assumed was an apocalyptic end of the world. The truth is that Jesus Christ's allegory of the end in Matthew 24 is a depiction of human conquest of space with the invention of cyberspace information technology equipment and tools such as satellite, rooftop antennas, television, internet, radio, and smartphones. God did this to enable his servant, whom mankind erroneously assumes is a returned Jesus Christ, to explain the Bible concisely to all people in 1 hour at the same time, regardless of the time zone, to alter human behavioral patterns. Jesus Christ was not speaking of righteous persons migrating with him to heaven at his second coming, nor was he talking of the destruction of the world as humans hypothesized of his "the end" address in Matthew 24. He was speaking of the dawn of the information age, the 21st century. Mankinds don't synchronize world developments with Bible chronicle because of a lack of understanding. God recorded human development advancement in the Bible until the 21st century, when he promised to hand the world a new development plan. The timeline between the end of old development plans and the beginning of a new development plan is what Jesus Christ referred to as the end, and not the destruction of the world. The world ended poetically in accordance with the Bible in 2021. The world will never be the same as mankind used to know it. At best, what mankind should hope for is a new normal without COVID-19, not the known normal. Sincerely, the truth.